Happy Thursday, Stampers and Paper Crafters. This is Facebook Live number 504. It is Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. My name is Joy Borwedge, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Burnsville, Minnesota, and I have been a demonstrator since August of 1999. We will be doing a paper pumpkin tonight. I just got it in the mail yesterday, and I'm excited to see what's inside. I'm going to put you down at the table in just a second. If you get motion sickness or anything like that, just look away, and I'll let you know when I'm done messing around with the camera. So hold on. So Bert's just hanging out in a box down there. So hopefully you have had a good week so far. One more day, and then weekend is here. Heidi and I are going to be doing our virtual event on Saturday, so I can't wait for that. And okay, then I can clean up all my stuff related to the in-person event from last week and the event that is this coming Saturday. Let's see. Let's go like... Why do I feel like I'm crooked? All right, so again, my name is Joy Borwedge. I have an Instagram page at Stampin' for Joy. My YouTube page is Joy A. Borwedge. My online store is stampinforjoy.stampinup.net. PenguinZ33 at Outlook.com is my email address, so that if you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, I would be happy to help you and also to send out this catalog to you. Stampin' for Joy is also my other Facebook page. So what happens is this is being live on my Joy Borwedge page, and it will live there for 30 days. And then I will download it to my Facebook page as well, Stampin' for Joy, and that will live there for 30 days. And then I will download that to my YouTube page, and that will live there forever until YouTube changes its mind. And then I will take a picture of the projects that are made. I'm assuming they're cards, because I know one's a special, an easel card. I heard somebody talking about that, and that's all I know. And so I'm going to take the pictures, put them on my Instagram, and then hashtag it to 504. So if you come across hashtag 504 and you're like, wow, I really like that, then you can go to the Facebook Live with 504 on it in either place and watch how that was put together. All right, let's talk about a few things. Now, at the end of August, this catalog will actually retire, and we're going to have a new catalog. And we demonstrators, that's one of the best perks of being a demonstrator, is we get a chance to pre-order product from the new catalog that's coming out in September. Now, I have my items picked. I just have not yet purchased them. So that's one of the benefits about being a demonstrator. And another place that you can purchase product would be from the online exclusives. Now, this is July's online exclusives, and so the reason why I have this brochure is because I printed it off from the Stampin' Up! Website, and that way I can highlight the items that I get and make notations as to, oh, this one retired, this one's still around. And I do that just so I can keep myself organized. So there are only basically two ways to purchase product. You will see them in a catalog, or you will see them online. Now you can go into my online store and hit the drop down button and see what is available in the online exclusives. Then there's also a search bar, So if you know a name of something, or at least part of a name, say like rolling waves. You can punch in rolling waves and everything associated to that will pop up, and maybe a couple other things that you didn't know about. All right, and then, so the product of the month is called Begonia Bell. And this is a 2-step stamp. And what happens is when you place an order in my online store and it is a subtotal of $75, you will receive a banner once your purchase has arrived at its price point, and it says, would you like to purchase the product of the month? And it's only $5, so why would you not? So this is called Begonia Bell. It's while supplies lasts. And I know that the one for June didn't even make it the whole month. So that's actually pretty cool. Hi, Sherry. I see you. Then last chance products. Now that list is going to be updated the first part of August. And so what happens is when Stampin' Up! Decides that they're not going to restock something, they put it on the last chance list. And it is while supplies lasts, and a lot of it is marked down with a discount. So take a check and look at that. Now, we're going to be playing with Paper Pumpkin tonight, and it is called Hooray for Birthdays. You're playing bridge? Sounds like fun. You're double tasking. I love that. So hopefully you win the game, okay? So Paper Pumpkin, Stampin' Up! Is going to have a little special. So sign up for a pay-as-you-go subscription by August 10th, and you will receive your next all-inclusive crafting kit for 25% off. Only one kit, though. It's not for the whole year, okay? It's not for how many paper pumpkins. It's just one paper pumpkin that is 25% off. And that is by August 11th. And so what happens is you get Paper Pumpkin and you sign up by August 11th, so you get the next month's Paper Pumpkin, or technically it's, I think, August, because this one is July. So yeah, it will be August Paper Pumpkin. So you have to subscribe by the 10th of every month to get it. And it comes in the mail. Now I have a little sheet here that it says Hooray for Birthdays. August is Kindred Greetings, and September is Aspens of Gratitude. And so it kind of gives me a little, so let's see, 9 cards for July, 9 cards for August, and 10 cards for September. And if you are a, hey Tina, welcome. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you also get a chance to purchase the add-ons. And the add-ons will coordinate with 3 of the pumpkins, the paper pumpkins, for that, for those 3 months. So check that out. And then also, one last thing. I haven't had a chance to do anything with it, but the Make Metallic Magic is a new Stampin' Hot Foil system. Now, it is absolutely cool, and you can actually create shimmering samples, learning exciting hot foiling tips and techniques, and explore new crafting opportunities with Stampin' Up! Product experts during this virtual class. Purchase the Stampin' hot foil system and craft class, which is 170009, to automatically get access to the metallic magic craft class. Or you can purchase the metallic craft class 171482 separately and see what the system has to offer. So I just thought I would kind of point that out there. If I find that there's enough interest in it, I might invest in it, but I really don't have that big of a customer base. And so if I had a bigger customer base, I would definitely have no problem investing in that. Okay, guys, let's get ready. Okay, so the only thing I did besides when I opened the box was to check to see the spot. And it happens to be Timid Tiger. Now, I am not going to use this because I already happen to have the full-size Timid Tiger pad. Okay. Oh, you watched the video? Okay. I like to, let's see, what's the word? Surprise myself and not cheat unless I know it's going to be a very hard one, which I have not come across a paper pumpkin that has been hard. I have come across a paper pumpkin that I didn't like, but I made it better by changing a couple things. But very rarely I think in all the years that I've gotten a paper pumpkin, I think maybe one, maybe two I didn't really care for. I like the cards, and then there have been some 3D projects that I really liked. Okay, so I save my boxes and I save my tissue paper because you never know when you might need tissue paper. Okay, so this is what the kit looks like. Ooh, all easel cards. Well, that's fun. Ooh, look at the flowers. I think we're going to be doing all those cards. Yep, we're just not going to do 3. We're going to do all of it. We're going to do the whole kit. Okay, so first of all, you open it up. And everything you need, I shouldn't say everything. Most of the stuff that you need is in this little box. However, as a paper crafter, I like my paper snips. Technically, Stampin' Up! Has new scissors that are basically the same thing. These are made in China. The new ones are made in Taiwan because the one in China, they stopped making them. So they had to find a replacement, and they found, from what other demonstrators have said, a great replacement. It's like nothing's different. Okay. So, let's see here. It's going to say hugs and wishes, hooray, birthday wishes, it's your day, some flowers, and I like that grid. And it says, let's see, contains 9 supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. Coordinating colors, basic black, darling duckling, hydrangea hue, melon mamba, old olive, and timid tiger. Okay, so this is all the stuff that belongs in the kit. And okay, so here we have tear and tape, which I'm actually not going to use. I'm going to use my tape runner. And then it has dimensionals, and it has mini glue dots. I'm not going to use those either because I already have those open. So we'll just use the stuff that I already have. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so that is one card base. And this is another card base. And then here's our envelopes. Okay, the envelopes are not decorated on the back side, but they do have this pretty half arch there that looks like it. Ooh, okay. So 3 of them kind of have like an arch, and then an oval, and let's see what's, ooh, a shape that I don't remember what it's called. Okay, so those are the 3 envelopes that coordinate with. Stampin' Up! Always changes up their envelopes. So we'll be doing that. And then, so here are some shapes with that edging on it. Okay, so the same piece, just a little bit larger. So these reflect the envelopes, so I can kind of see that now. And then here is another card base. So the pink, I know somebody who would really not like this card, this kit. So there's 2 different, you probably have, let's see, Melon Mambo, it looks like it, stripes, and then you have white stripes on the pink background. Okay, so I'm just kind of setting everything out a little bit. And then we have these die cuts, a lot of banners. Ooh, look at the happy birthday. Wow, and it's shiny. Ooh, these are stickers, die cut stickers. Oh, I love that. And all the little tiny little floral, I don't know, kind of almost reminds me of unpopped popcorn, but it has to be flower centers for these guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's kind of like an opaque. That is, wow. That one came out of its home. Bad Fleur, Bad Fleur. Okay, so we get 1, 2, and 3. Wow, okay, nothing else left, so we're just putting all those flowers back. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at the instructions, and they went right here. So there are the instructions for card 1, card 2, and card 3. And then on this part right here where you see all the numbers, 1, 2, and 3, it tells you everything that goes with what. So it looks like the one with the white is card number 1. And that's going to have the half moon. And, okay. It's going to have the birthday. And it's seriously going to make me... Okay, so the blue one is going to go with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a hexagon? I don't remember. That escapes me. All right, and then the oval goes with that one. All right, so then the dies are right here. So this one, oh, they're not going to make it fun for me, are they? Let's see if we can do this, all 3 of them at the same time. And then I'll tell you. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so this is number 3. There we go. And the blue flowers. So big blue, light big blue, and another big blue. So these are 3 different colors of blue. And then we need 3 little pink ones. So we found where those little pink ones go. They can all go right there. And let's see the orange ones. And the smaller orange ones. Oh, wait, never mind. I think this one goes with number 1. And I think the shape one without the center really goes with that. I think. Okay, so we eliminated some of the big thing. It needs happy and it needs a bunch of those little things. All right, then this greenery is going to go for number 2. Just be gentle. They're really easy to pull out. And like I said, I'm doing all 3 of them at the same time. And here we go. Come on. Okay, there. And then big pink. And another big pink. And then I think a medium timid. And a small timid. Okay, so then that leaves us and a very pale pink flower that looks like that. There we go. And so then now we're going to take out the center leaves, because all of these leaves, are attached. So that's actually really cool. Okay, one of them is going to be attached in a different way by me. All right, so let's see. Light blue. We're going to go in order now. So then that way I could see light blue. And then a periwinkle. And a pink. And a blob. I think that this of that color. And then this one. And then another orange blob. And then a pink. Where all the little tiny pink ones go? Oh. I think the light pink blob, I think I put that in the wrong spot. So we're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main features. And then 1, 2, and then maybe some pink, little pink ones for 2. I already did that. Nope. Little pink ones. And then, am I missing any on here? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Oh, the other ones are right here. Okay, good. I'm not missing something. I was thinking I was missing something. So 2 of those, and then little pink ones, and then the big pink ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. And then I got another set of pink. You got a set of pink. I think maybe they go with number 3, I think. And then, ooh, big pink. Big pink blob. I missed this one. This one also goes with this one. Okay, I punched everything out, I think, right? I'm not missing anything. I got holes everywhere. Okay, we're good, I think. We'll know if I try to, put something together and I can't find the flower. Okay, so I think I get everything ready to go except for the stamps. So this one's going to say hug and wishes and it's your day. And the crosshatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this flimsy piece and I'm going to stick it where my envelopes are so I won't lose it. And because, that could happen. And I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet, which is another thing that as a stamper and as a paper pumpkin person, I need. Okay, so we're going to use the crosshatch for this one, and hugs and wishes, and then it's your day. And we're going to have some fun with this, because there's going to be extra stuff, I'm sure, here that we can use on the inside of the card. Maybe. We'll see. Because I don't want to... Okay. Hooray looks like it's not going to be a stamped image. And none of these flowers look to be stamped. But we'll come along. I'm going to leave this open because it looks like the all 3 cards are using these 3 pieces. So I will grab some blocks. Oops. All right, crosshatch. Now let's do that a little bit better. Crosshatch. Let's put on a smaller one. Okay. And then it's your day. Well, depends on, let's see, I think I might do it like this, and I can see it so much better. And then this one, I'll just put that like that as well. All right, so we got those blocks, and we'll put these blocks away. We might use them on something else, like flowers or something. Okay, now we're good, I think. And then we have all these things. Oh, boy. Okay, so let's move number 2 out of the way. Or number 3, and this is number 2. And we have number 1 with all this stuff. And so now we're going to go to number 1, instructions. And that's going to be the only thing that I'm leaving showing so I don't get mixed up with anything. Okay, so it says to, let's see. We're going to do It's Your Day and hugs on 3 banners. So 1, 2, 3 for It's Your Day, and 1, 2, and 3 for Hugs and Wishes. And then if I make a boo-boo, I will have to come back. Another thing that I like to have is my Stampin' Pearson mat. But because I'm going to be stamping on white, I would prefer to have a darker background. Ooh, okay, let's see. How do we want to go with this? All right, so we're going to open up Timid Tiger. And we're going to ink that up. And it looks like they want them in the center. Sometimes they want you to put them over. Thank you very much, Sherry. Are you leaving? Are you winning? Go kick some butt, little lady. All right. Okay, the hugs and wishes turned out really nice. And now we're going to do the It's Your Day. Well, I want you to win. Okay. Thanks for hanging with me for some of your card time. Okay. And then it says to so it wants these are nice, so these are done. So I'm going to put these on that chipboard. The reason why I use the chipboard is just because it's a good place to put all the flowers. And I don't have fingernails. Okay, so it wants you to, or it wants me to do the hashtag mark, kind of like there. And kind of down a little bit, like that. Hopefully I did that good. Like I said, I am just doing it by direction. I didn't watch the video. I could have if I wanted to. I tried to be just like a regular customer, not a demo, and just, you know, get the paper pumpkin, and I've never seen it before. So then I'm just like everybody else putting this little puppy together. Okay, and with all the designing that I've been doing, I kind of want my brain to shut up and the directions just to kind of tell me what to do. Okay, so I'm supposed to put on, let's see, a little bit of adhesive on the greenery. That is this piece right here. Okay. Wow, to laser cut that out so precisely. And look at, you know, those little stems. It's just like, wow. Okay. So we're going to put these leaves facing up, or facing down, I should say. And it tells me what leaf to put the adhesive on. Now, I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal, just because it's going to go quicker for me, and you do not want me to sit there and take the little lids off of all those little tiny glue dots. My mini glue dots don't have lids on them. Okay, it says to put, oops, a little bit there, and go into this one right here, and this one, and this one. Oops, I missed. And then we're going to do this again. So we're just kind of doing all of this at the same time. This is called assembly line, and it makes it go faster. Unless you're reading instructions and trying to talk and make a video at the same time. Then there could be, you know, just me. Okay, there we go. And it wants to see, I'm just going to take that, and I actually have two of these craft sheets, silicone craft sheets. So I'm just going to use 2 of them, and then I'm going to put adhesive on, it looks like the back side of these, just down on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to take a drink. Okay. And let's see. We're just going to put adhesive right there and right there. Just want to make sure that I'm not going to put my hand in those. That would be very bad. Very bad. All right. Okay. So it looks like we're going to fold that and fold that. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to remove this for just a moment, and I'm going to grab my bone folder just because I want to give a nice crease, burnish those score lines. Okay, so it's going to stand nicely. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. Okay. There we go. And it looks like we are going to be putting this piece equidistant, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to stick the greens on there. So might as well grab one and lay that down, and it's going to hit the bottom of, okay, just like that. Okay, so cool so far. And then we're going to put this like that. I'll grab one of these guys. You know we're going to be adding Wink Stella to this, right? Have to, because it says that in the book. Must add Wink Stella. Okay, and then the last one, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. And then okay. Then it wants us to take these pieces for the flowers. Okay. And these are on dimensionals. These little flowers are on dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to use the, okay, I'm getting close to the edge of these, so I'm just going to leave that. I am going to use their dimensionals, I guess. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool because I don't have fingernails. And, all right, put that in there. All right, so as soon as how we're going to do all these flowers, I'm going to sit down. So if you guys happen to see somebody coming in, welcome them for me. All right, so we're going to do one, two, and three, okay? So it looks like we're going to take and we're going to do this one first. And we're going to grab a dimensional. Eeny, meeny, miny, and mo. Okay. So it's stuck to my finger. All right, stab and grab those backings, and we're going to put them right there. Okay, then this blue one is going to go next. Come on. I'm just going to put okay, so right in the center. And I'm going to move my little trash can right there. I put my, can you see that? Let's see. My trash can's right there. So I put dimensional backings, recycling in there. Okay. And that's kind of, for me, if my desk, my tabletop, is messy, I can't design. I can't see, I can't craft, so I need a clean space. All right. Maybe not all of them. Well, I think all of them do get dimensionals. I think so. Okay, so we're just going to put the little blue guy right there. Okay, then the next color is this pink. Okay, and this pink one is next. If they weren't so pretty, I wouldn't be doing this. This is very, I shouldn't say putsy, because if you guys went to the, yeah, I do putsy, I guess. Never mind. I do putsy. If it's worth it. If it's not worth it to me, then I don't do putsy. But I have to like it enough. And seeing as how these are flowers, I gotta like it. Okay. That's just the way I roll. Where'd my other one go? Oh, it's upside down. Ha ha ha. All right. Then the pretty pink one. I mean, they're all pretty. Oh, that did not sound good. But that's my husband, and I didn't hear any swearing, so I guess it's okay. Okay, one stuck to my finger. I got a flower. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Ah, that dimensional sticks really well. All right. Now these two look the same to me. One does not look different than the other. So I'm wondering if I picked the wrong flower. Let's see. I think I might need this one instead. And then we'll exchange it for this one. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so which one's first? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put those there. I mean, somebody's not going to, win this card and say, I don't like the flower placement. If you do, you ain't getting any more. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. Okay. Un, deux, trois. Oh, those little buggers like to stick to me. All right. These are just so flippin' cute. I am going to begin giving one card of each away. And so how this works is if you do a thumbs up or a heart, that gets your name entered into the drawing. If you leave a comment, that will get your name entered into the drawing. And if you share this on your timeline, that will get you 2 entries into the drawing. Now, if you win card number 1, I'm going to take your name out of the drawing because I'm going to have 3 different winners, and you each are going to win 1 card. I'm just going to choose a name and choose the card at the same time. So it's, very not done systematically. Okay, now the blue one has a little flower holder, a little sticker. Ooh. 1, 2. These are kind of like cardboard. So they're like nice and thick. I wonder if I can grab them. Nope. Okay, and then, oops, I used the wrong one. Oh well. We're just gonna flip-flop. We're gonna put the big guy. Where did that go? Oh, it's right here. Oops. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that'll work. I was supposed to put the big guy on that one, but oops. Apparently somebody's getting murdered in the parking lot. Oh, knock it off. All right, big one on the pink one. It's 8:30 at night. Somebody should not be screaming at the top of their lungs. All right, then another big one for another pink one. This guy. I'd like to buy somebody some duct tape. All right, then a little one. All right, we've got 2 more flowers to go. And it looks like we're going to do 2 big ones, on a big one on each. Big one and a big one. And I have to tell you, this take your pick tool is really helpful. Okay. Oh, yep, one more. There we go. Wow, that is just adorable. Okay. Then we're supposed to take the birthday, and it's supposed to say birthday because it says happy hooray birthday. This one came undone, so we might need, I don't know if we'll need that, but if we do, we can always put a mini glue dot on the background. All right, so we're just going to pull this up, and we're not going to forget the tittle. Do you know what the tittle is? The tittle is the little I dot. All right, let's see. Oops, there is a birthday, or a spot in the birthday. In the B, I mean. It's all birthday. All right. I'm going to start out with the H, and I'm just going to gently move my finger over to the next letter so it's not stretching. And we'll grab that tittle. Come on. Here we go. And you, well, this one came undone, so this one's getting a mini glue dot. And that is right there. Squish! And on the floor you go. I mean, like, how adorable is that? Sherry, thank you very much for joining with us. Yeah, I totally agree about opening the windows. Hi, Barb, I see you. Carolyn, hi. I've been sitting down, guys, because as you can tell, been growing flowers. All right, back to the chair. Sherry, it was nice to see you. Okay, so there we go. There's one. And then we're going to go back in and get the other birthday. This is really cool. I like this one. Now, I have never gone back in to buy another kit. This might be the first one that I would ever do that with, but I doubt it. Just because I have things to do, and that's not... I mean, I bet you this is so flippin' cute, it's probably already sold out. All right. So we're just going to... So the only people that can purchase a refill is a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and they are while supplies lasts. All right, so we're going to squish out that D. Oh, come on, let's go. Move it. I'm going to stab myself. Not that I want to. Like I said, I am the people it pokes. All right. These are very sticky, by the way. They're like a very nice cardboard almost. It's not flimsy. I mean, it's delicate, but it's not flimsy. Come on. Okay, there's one. All right, so we're going to start again with the H and the T. And we're just going to set that down gently and push it wherever it may. B. All right, and grab that tittle. Oh my goodness. This is just too flippin' cute. Oh man, I love it. I know I'm a dork, but that's okay. I don't care. All right, and the other birthday is right here. Maybe if I stab the stuff down and lift up, maybe it will stick. Nope. That did not... That was not it. It was a good thought. It didn't work, but it was a good thought. Oh, and I just flung my Y and my TH. Woo. This is the why you need a silicone mat, because nothing sticks to it. There we go. There's one sticky piece. Okay, this is worse than putting all those little flowers together. Come on, man. Oh, I am having fun though. Back when I was a little kid, probably like in 4th or 5th grade, I liked model cars. And my dad would help me put them together. I had a helicopter one. Never ever thought that I would be doing something like this. Okay. But I like this. Somebody is going to win this card and then send it to somebody, hopefully, and then make their day. I mean, like, seriously, who wouldn't want one of these? All right, get under there. And there we go. And we'll have to go find that little tittle. That little tiny spot. Now, if you lose your spot, put a rhinestone there. And then nobody will be none the wiser. Okay. And then hugs. Hugs and wishes. I don't want to cover up any of the flowers. So we're going to put that on dimensionals and we're going to cover up some of the leaves. The stems. I think that will look better. Don't you think? All right, dimensionals. Okay, and we're going to do hugs and wishes. Hugs and wishes. Now, where does It's Your Day go? Oh, I see. That's going to go right there. Cool. All right, upside down. I don't care if these don't go on dimensionals or not. I'm off-roading just a tad bit. Un, deux, trois. Do. And then we get to stab all of them. Yay! 1, a 2, nope, a 2, and a 3. There we go. And I'm thinking we're going to go right there. Okay. Joy's off-roading. Neener, 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 neener. 1, a 2, and a 3. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. All right. There we go. And uh-oh. That one's a tad bit crooked, but oh well. All right, then we are going to put these right here. But then I missed the little tiny flower. Where'd the little tiny pink flower? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess I'm not using a little pink flower. So that's going somewhere else. We'll see. And if I have any extras, we'll just stick it on the inside. All right. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stab, stab, stab. Okay. It's your day. Yay. Woohoo! Isn't that some kind of special? All right. And 1, 2, and 3. Let's put that right there. So cute! One, two, all right. Winkastella time. I think we're just going to do the centers of the flowers, because we'll be here all night and somebody's got to get up at 3:15 to go to work. That would be me, just in case you didn't know. All right. Okie dokie. I think that was, yeah. I mean, like, how sweet is that? Carolyn, it wasn't much. We just separated them, but if you want, you can. I mean, this was supposed to be up here, but I don't want to cover anything up. I mean, covering up the stems, I don't care. And then it was like bing, bing, bing. So yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's card number 1. So then this is, let's see, that one. So this is going to be the envelope, because it has that embossed piece. So that will be card number 1. And everybody gets that special little envelope. Okay, card number 2 is coming right on up. Okay, and then once we get done with these, we will go back and show everybody. We'll flip over to card number 2. Okay, so we need to, card number 2 is all these piddly bits. And I'm going to put this off to the side here, because that way I know that it doesn't have any adhesive on it. Okay. Just making sure I have the right kind of flowers, because somehow I miscounted somewhere. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we're good. Okay, we didn't do anything on the center really, except for the hash. You know what though? Maybe I am, let's see, before we're gonna just do one little thing, because it's gonna bug me that we got all this beautiful color here and it's Timid Tiger. So we are going to go and, yes, I did Winky. I did it on the centers of the fleurs. However, I'm thinking we're going to do Melon Mambo. One of my favorite colors when I was a floral designer would be red, purple, orange, blue, green, lime green, and hot pink. I was not a light pink flower girl unless it was more of, I love bright colors when I was making bouquets. But I really loved what they call kermits, because it's like almost like a granny apple green, or it's kind of a granny apple green and a lemon lime twist kind of blended together. But when you put that with, say, Melon Mambo and Timid Tiger, very beautiful. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to put, we're going to tap, tap, tap right up here, because, where, yeah, I guess we'll do it right there. Right there. And then, Ugly Duckling. Ugly Duckling? Darling Duckling. Somebody calls it Ugly Duckling. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Yeah, Darling Duckling. Okay, let's do a Darling Duckling center. Ugly Duckling. That'd be me. All right, tap, tap, squish, squish. Right in the center. Now, isn't that pretty? And then I want a leaf. I want a leaf. Let's see. We are going to use, what color did it say? I forgot already. Old olive? Yep, old olive. Old olive, one of my faves. Okay, so for this one, we are just going to do the corner of the leaf. And the block. Might as well get the block in there too, right? Now we'll just wipe those on my shorts or my Stampin' Up t-shirt. That's why we wear dark colors. And we'll just have that kind of coming off. That turned out okay. Now we'll wink Stella that. Next time we won't put that down so close and... Alright, so we'll do the center. And then we'll clean that off and just kind of hit some of that Melon Mambo. Clean that off, and then we will go and do the old olive. Pretty. Okay. What'd you miss? Okay, so when it stands up, we'll have to move that up just a little bit. That's okay. Oh, me winking the centers. Okay, so let's do the rest of the centers while we have them. And because that's how we roll. Okay. Flower. Where'd the flower go? Right here. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to put that up just a tad bit. And then we will do the leaf. Do, do, do. There we go. That'll work. I need to clean it. Contraband. Not taking that much more time. Because I made a line there. There. Now we have 2 flower stems. And then center. Okay, and with Stella. You don't have to do the whole flower, just the, the line. And then the green. Okay, stamp off, stamp on. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Okay. And then next one. I mean, I like Timid Tiger, but that's just too much Timid Tiger for me. It needs to have some other color in there. All right, we're just going to use the marker because, we have other things to do today. We're only on card number 1. Well, we're on card number 2, but we haven't started it yet. Because, got distracted by doing the center of the card. Okay. Close these up just in case I decide to, oh my goodness, that's tight. Very well loved. There we go. And a wink of Stella. Center. Might as well do that one because I don't care. A little bit of color with the pretty pink. Melon Mambo. Woohoo! All right. Much better. It's not so, here's your face, Timid Tiger. Okay, there we go. Love it. Okay, now we can go back to our regularly scheduled program, which is card number 2. All right, card number 2. We are going to do the same thing. Wait, nope, never mind. We have to flip the page. We are going to do the same thing, just a little bit further up. Okay, so this card is going to be, that one was landscape, this one's portrait. So we're going to grab our bone folder, give that a nice burnish. Okay. Okay. Well, hello, Bert. Are you stealing my chair? Yes, I am. I'm stealing your chair. Okay. Let's see here. We are going to do the same thing. However, I am going to change, oops, Just stuck my finger in the ink pad. We're going to go with Melon Mambo. And I'm going to put my fingers in my chamois, just so that if I touch something white, hopefully Timid Tiger will not show up. Rawr. All right. Oh, duh. I'm going to clean off my crosshatch. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And we're going to grab the Stampin' Pearson mat. My table is a mess. It's driving me nuts. All right, so we're going to stamp this right about there. Okay. Okay. Woohoo! All right. So there we go. And then we're going to stamp It's Your Day. Let's see. It's Your Day and Birthday Wishes. So we're doing the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. All right. So I'm going to grab my dark silicone craft sheet, because then I could see better, and then still have the cushion underneath. And I'm going to flip that one over just so that I can see it better. All right, so then we're going to do Timid Tiger. And we're going to do the same greetings, hugs and wishes. Right? It's your day. Oh, it's your day and birthday wishes. So, never mind. We don't need this one. So, birthday wishes. So we're going to clean that one off. Fergalicious. Squeak, squeak. And we're going to take that off. And stick that right there, I think, if I see that correctly. I like to put my greeting on my silicone craft sheet so that it helps me line it up, because we've not used these before, so they're very sticky because they've not been used. Tap, 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 squish, squish. No squishing. We're not killing spiders. 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay, birthday wishes. There we go. And then it's your day. Again. Do. Perfect. Close that up. And, you know, you're in my spot. I'm talking to Bert. piece in. Come on, move it. I'm going to sit down. So, go. Move it. Thank you. With all these flower parts, I am not standing up. I've had enough standing today. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so this part is, we need to put half of our adhesive on the lower part. So we're going to do that. 1 and 2. And I'm just going to stick it on here just because I don't want to have that facing up and then have me stick my hand in it. So that's what it's looked like. Okay, so there we go. Putting this halfway in. Okay, then the greens are going to be like this, and this one down here, and this one right there. Okay, I see that. All right. So then I am going to stick stuff on here. All right. We'll move that over, and I'm just going to stick it like that. And then, here we go. Or, you know what I could do, seeing as how it's going to get covered up. Woohoo! There we go. Hot damn, that's a lot easier. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I don't always follow instructions, but when I do, there we go. And next, this one's gonna go up there. And I love that these are variegated. You could see some of the darker colors on it. Okay, so I'm going to do Hooray first before I add my flowers, because I don't want to have any issue with the lettering, or not being able to get my flowers. It's going to help me so I'm not covering up my words, is what I'm trying to say. Words are hard, even when they're adhesive. Words are hard. Yep. Okay, Hooray. That is going to go like that. Okay, one. Get back here, Mr. Take Your Pick tool. Oops. This is really sticky. Come on, let's go. All right. And there is the Y stuff in the middle. And how come the other stuff came out on the first one but not on this one? I'll be wondering what is on my fingers when I wake up in the morning. Ooh, upside down. Maybe they'll come out quicker. No. Okay, that is going to go right there. And kill the spider. Squish. One more. Just trying to see if there's an easier way to lift this up without having, you know, the little parts coming out on their own. Yeah, the A stayed down. Whoop, whoop. And so are you. Ha, ha, ha. And that came undone. Might have to get a little glue out. Hooray! It's your day! Woohoo! Squish! Well, okay, flowers. Let's go and do 1, 2, and 3 mini glue dots. Or sorry, mini dimensionals on the centers of the flowers. Stab, stab, stab. Okay, so the pink one goes on the bottom and on the finger. And then the light. This almost looks like peach pie, but it's not. It's a shade of Timid Tiger, I'm assuming, which could be peach pie, actually. All right, so stab, stab, stab. There we go. Woohoo! We're on a roll now. And that is going right there. 1, 2, and 3, and then bright pink. I'm actually going to change mine around. I want the bright pink on the bottom, and you can follow instructions, but I don't have to if I don't want to. My card. All right. 1, get back over there, 2 and 3. There we go. And little pink ones. Boy, maybe I should have just done one of each card. It's putsy, but it's okay because then I don't have to come back into it and open it up again and then redo everything. Yep. Don't wanna. Gotta get things off my table. And things done. Okay, flowers. And then the little pink one. Oh, got the little guys. Whew. These guys get dimensionals too. Yay! 1, 2, and 3. I mean, these are so cute. I don't know how anybody would want to not do them like the picture. But I'm sure there are some super cute cards out there done what's the word? I'm moving that right there. What's the word? Super done, done super cute. Off-roading. There we go. Then the little tiny pink ones, those are right here. Un, deux, trois. I don't know why I keep saying that. 1, 2, 3. There. Stab. Stabby cat, stabby cat, stabby cat. Okay, that little pink guy is going to go right there. Right there. All right, and then we're going to do centers. Big, 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 and little, little, little. All right, so big are the pink ones, and littles are the little pink ones. All right, so let's go. One. I'm just wondering if I can rip this off, and would it leave stab, 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 stab. I don't know. I'm just trying to make this go faster. Okay, and little guy. No, that didn't work. Now did it? Nope. Okay then. Little guy. Do, do, do. Little guy. There. That can go in the recycling. It's driving me bonkers. 1 and 2. And the little pink guy too, right? Where'd it go? Yeah. Okay. Little pink. Little pink. And little pink. Now we need big guys. All right. So now we're just gonna kick you out. I probably used some that I wasn't supposed to use in certain spots, but you know what? Fine. Back here. There we go. End of you. Woohoo! All right. Big one. Yeah. And I think this is so much easier. Just pull them all off and then take them from here, because this is really pain in the butt. There, I said it. All right, one for you. One for you. Get back up in there. Done, done, done. Good little guy. Little guy. Little guy. And a bunch of them over here. Woohoo! All right. You're going to get one. And then we're going to put Wing Costella on them. Yep. And you are going to get a mini glue dot. Okay. And we'll just roll you up into a booger. And oops. I hear the froggies. And the crickets. I love that. Okay, you are going right here. And, I think, let's see. Yeah, we'll just use a small one. Oh, well. Okay. Woohoo. And then, whoa. Don't be moving. We're going to do, it's your day. This is going to go on the inside. So we're going to put these dimensionals. Okay, and then stab that. And I am going to put that kind of at an angle as well, just because the rest of it is. And that one's a little bit more straight, but kinda. And then, ooh, we do not want you sticking on that. And then 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna go, it's your day. Hooray! Woo! All right, birthday. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh well, might as well just do you both. There we go. 1. Now we'll get you 2 as well. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll put that right there. Woohoo! Like that. Okay. Well, I would have liked to have maybe stamped this a little bit more down, but I followed the instructions as to kind of where to stick it. But let's stamp that. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now I'm thinking I just might put the flower that we did oops. All right. There's a lot of white space, so I'm thinking maybe we're going to use this flower, and we'll use the same center that we used on the last one. Come on, get off my fingers. All right, so yes, they are, but they're kind of putsy, but it's okay. I think it's worth it. I am thinking, what color of flower should we do kind of down in the corner? Melon Mambo, and do the green, because I changed this up because it was supposed to be Timid Tiger, Timid Tiger. But maybe I'm thinking Strawberry Slush. Oops. No, Strawberry Slush. Melon Mambo. And do a little leaf with the okay, so okay, I don't know why I use such a big I'm going to clean that and put it on a smaller stamp or block. It's because I have more blocks over there. I forgot I had them sitting on my desk. All right. There we go. Much better. Okay. So stamp you in the corner. And then stamp you in the corner. And then we'll do Ugly Duckling. In the center. Okay, and because we don't have that single leaf, we're just going to use Contraband again. I mean, how many of you still have your markers? All right, let's just color that little puppy up. Huff on it. And I mean, isn't it funny that the leaf is actually bigger than the flower almost? Okay. I mean, it is coming off the page. I mean, it's okay. All right. And then one more for you. All right, and then we'll go with our Wink of Stella. Just do you all in the center. Clean that off. Go in the leaf. Clean that off. And just a little bit on the Melon Mambo. Don't have to do the whole flower, just get a little bit in there. Kind of reminds me of an egg, a pink egg. Okay, then let's do the centers. Oh, love that. That's just adorable. Adorbs. Yep, it's adorbs. Okay, shake, shake, shake. A little bit more of the Winky coming out. And we'll just... Okay. And then we will have one final card, and you guys are going to have to tell me which one you like the best, if there's any of you left. Okay. And then this one is going to get the envelope that has, you guessed it, the same shape that is, so that's the front of the envelope. And then these guys. Okay. Card number 3. Let's get all our parts out. Throw this piece away. Okay. Must be using the pink ones on this one. Okay. And this piece. And all the little flowers, all the little bits. Okay. You're still here? Thank you, Carolyn. Yeah. Let's see. It's a lot easier to see it on here. Hugs and wishes, hooray, birthday wishes, and it's your day. So we've used quite a bit of them today. All right, last one. Okay. My nose won't stop tickling because we've had these windows open last couple days. My nose is not used to real air compared to that air conditioning. Okay. And there's a bunch of these little guys, so it must be on this one. Okay. That's a really pretty leafy green. Yeah, me too. I did not know what I was doing when I said, sure, I'll do all these cards. I mean, it's 20 to 10. Past Joy's birthday, or bedtime. Okay, let's see. I'm going to sit down again, and we are going to use birthday wishes and hugs and wishes. So, hugs and wishes. So we'll just stick it on this one. Oops. Sorry for the noise. Okay, that one. And it's your day. We're not using that one. So we're going to clean that later. Okay. So we're supposed to stamp birthday wishes and hugs and wishes. Okay. And then I'm just going to move those to the side. And then we're supposed to do the crosshatch, kind of the plaid mark. I'm gonna do that again in the Melon Mambo, just because then it sets it off a little bit. All right, give that a nice burnish first with the bone folder. Every paper crafter should have a bone folder because it makes your card have really nice creases. Okay. So burnish those. All right, we're good with that. Okay, put that back so I know where it is. And 6 of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. We have 7, just in case, and I bent that one, so we'll just put that over there just in case. I don't need it. Okay, so 3 and 3 again. All right, grab the Timid Tiger. Hugs and wishes. Tap, tap. And I am going to stand up for this because then I could see better when I am lining that up. Carolyn, are you doing the virtual event on Saturday? Okay, so that'll get cleaned off. And this one's going to say happy birthday. All right, this turned out nice, so I do not need the extra one. We'll close that up for now. Grab the Melon Mambo, because that will be the inside again for the crosshatch. And let's see, the directions say to stamp this kind of in the center of the center. Okay, so that is right here. Okay, this one. Two. Okay. That is our crosshatch. And let's see. Next, we're going to add our oval. We're going to flip it upside down, and we're going to have adhesive like about halfway. Okay. Perfect. I was hoping I didn't go up too high. Okay. And okay. And one more. There we go. Okay, so then it looks like we are going to take our green piece and put it over kind of to the left. So I am just going to put a little bit of adhesive right there. Okay, then we're putting dimensionals on our flowers. Okay, so it looks like we're going to put 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then it's going to go right there. Okay, and then this one. Okay. And then this one. One, 2, and 3. Okay, that's gonna go right there, right there, and right there. Okay, so then I'm actually going to put adhesive on these. I'm not going to put dimensionals on them because I want it to stand. I want to have a little, you know, some things up, some things down. So otherwise it's, oh, my nose won't stop tickling. It's all the same level, and that's kind of bugging me. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Oops, get back up there. There. And then this one. I'm getting ready to stick this up my nose and scratch it. Okay, Then 1, 2, 3. Aha. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I didn't do them wrong. Ha ha ha. All right. I'm doing glue. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, righty. Two, and 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, and 3. One, 2. Come on, stay down. And 3. Woohoo! Oops. Right in there. Squish, 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 squish. Okay, so 1. Oh, you don't have any glue on you, and neither do you. Ha! How about you? Do you have any glue? Yep. Nope. No glue. Well then. Ah, man. You're really pissing me off. Stay, you little butthead. Okay, there we go. Hopefully these guys will stay on. And if somebody doesn't get a middle, then too bad. Too bad, so sad. Alrighty then, I guess we will start filling in these guys. Okay. You know what? Where did my other happy go? Come on, let's go. Okay. Happy. Okay. So that's going to say happy. And then it's going to say birthday wishes. Ah, it's up my fingernail. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Stab, stab, stab. Okay. Birthday wishes. And I'm going to just push that kind of at an angle. And hugs and birthday wishes and hugs and wishes. Okay. One, 2, and 3. 2 and 3. All right. Isn't that cute? I kind of want to do a hydrangea hue flower. Maybe we'll do the we'll do this one. And then do the Melamabo, oh sorry, center, ugly duckling, and then our leaf. Oh, that looks Cute. All right, Winkastella. Clean that off. All right, and then we'll just get the centers. Okay, and so that is it for now. If you want to watch the rest of the cards, go ahead. But I broke one of my happies. And so I'm going to have to figure out, instead of I accidentally ripped one of my happies apart, and I don't know where the other part went. So we're just going to have another card. And then I'll just have to figure out what the second part's going to be. Oh, well, come on. Alright, so now we're going to stick you on here. And I kind of like it at an angle. And then we will do birthday wishes. One, two, and three. So we're going to have to pivot on this one. There we go. At an angle. And then we'll hugs. Okay. Hugs and wishes. And then we're going to